Hey everyone, this is Anirban here. Welcome you again to another episode of the email show. So far, we have invited people from different niche, such as info, such as ecom. There are some email developers as well. There are some email account executive of Behave as well. Today we have Chandni Soni. She is an email copywriter and an email marketer. She has been writing email copy for the last 4 years and she has managed really very big brands and generated over 345K for her clients. So welcome to this podcast, Chandni.
Thank you so much, Anirban, for inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So can you please tell us what led you into email marketing?
Yes, so it started when, during COVID, I was in my second year of college. Then I definitely did not want to be a teacher. So I thought to start an online business. So I was searching what can be done. So copywriting was the one skill that got my interest, and then I started doing copywriting. Then I got my client, who is an eight-figure business owner, eight-figure agency owner. I got into his agency and worked for his clients, wrote some copy for him, like ads, landing page, sales page, and some emails as well. And when they fired a lot of people in that agency, I was like, I want to add more value to my future clients now. How I can do that is by stacking skills. So I learned some email technicalities of any ESP that my client is using. So, and I also was doing outreach at that point. So when I got my first client for email marketing, I worked for lesser pay in exchange of testimonial, and I was also learning and implementing at the same time. So I was not also thinking that I will first learn for 1 2 months and then I will get a client. I was like, first I will get a client, and I will learn and implement at the same time.
So currently, are you working as a solopreneur or do you have a team?
I have a team of three people right now. So, two VAs who are taking care of client acquisition, virtual assistants, and one person takes care of the scheduling, sending of emails, because that is a boring part. I really don't like it. So, yes, I have a team of few people, and mostly I take care of clients' work, and they help me with clients' work and some client acquisition.
So in the future, you have a plan to expand your team, right?
Yes, I do have a plan to expand as well. I'll see how I will do it. Either like build an agency and get so many clients, or work with few high ticket clients where I can add more value by being so much into their business. Because in agency, you cannot do that if you have like 30 clients, let's say. One person cannot do that. You'll definitely have to have a partner, or yeah, business partner is needed at that. So
Hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out. Let's see how that goes.
So it's been an year you have started Gmailify. So what Gmailify actually does?
So what we do is we take care of, so who we help is, we help online coaches, business coaches, or any type of coach who is helping a lot of people. Either they are running ads or they have really good organic, their offer is proven. What I do is I go into that established business and generate more sales than before. So how we do that is by taking care of their email marketing, sometimes social media posting if they also are in need of that service, and taking care of their copy, and sometimes also suggest them offers. Like for example, one of my clients recently, she made $65,000 per month from a 5-day challenge by, like, I suggested her that 5-day challenge that she was keen to start. Then we tried that and it worked. Earlier, she used to make $30,000 per month. And then after this strategy that we presented, that I thought that would work because it is working right now for a lot of clients and a lot of mentors of mine. I thought let's test this, and it worked for her as well.
So currently, are you only helping info businesses, or do you also support ecom info SaaS?
I used to work with e-commerce business, so right now I'm just only working with coaches. But that does not mean I cannot work with e-commerce brands. I'm open to that, but my preference is coaches first. Yeah, I cannot hear you. I think it will not let you change mic as
Is it
well.
audible? Is it audible now?
Yes, yes,
Cool.
audible.
So, as you have mostly worked in e-commerce in the past, so what led you to switch your preference from e-commerce to info?
E-commerce, like I really love writing emails, and for e-commerce brands, they are mostly into like designing the emails, and they usually land into promotions tab. So in my opinion, it is not worth it just designing the email, writing the copy for that, and then it lands into promo. It is not worth it. So I would rather work with coaches who are not uh, promotion heavy, like the image heavy. They are mostly into personal brands with personality in the email. So sorry, what was your question? I lost your question.
Yeah, so basically that is what I have asked. Like, as you have chosen info over e-commerce, so what was your main reason behind this?
Yeah, the main reason was I could explore my writing well. I could use storytelling better, more often in personal brands than in the e commerce brands. We can also do that in e commerce brands, but they're mostly into tell the offer, do the graphic designing, make it more fancy. So I'm not that graphic design person. That's why I
So
chose.
So whenever choose email or whenever someone thinks of email marketing, the first thing we always think is like the really very big brands like Amazon, Flipkart, or Walnut. This kind of brands, because we think that the promotional emails are everything about email marketing. So also the e-commerce market is saturated because everyone is in e-commerce. There are so very few people who are actually into SaaS and info.
Yes.
So Chandni, now you are a renowned name in India for when it comes to email marketing, because email marketing is not something what people love to pursue, because email is not which you can show to the people like, okay, this is something happening. Like, let's say you gave one like to a post, right? The other person can show that, okay, I got a like. And when it comes to like reach, let's say I have got 120K reach last week, right? But when it comes to email marketing, it's not that easy. The results are different. The results are mostly dependent on the revenue your client is generating or the success of your email campaign, right? So as you are the
Yes.
renowned name in India, and people know that Chandni is an email marketer who helps online coaches or service based business owners to make money using email. So how do you see email marketing in 2025, and how you used to see email marketing in 2021?
So 2025 and 2021 difference. Yes, email is definitely a source of revenue, and it generates more revenue than any social media platform. For my mentors, for my clients, I have never seen a person who has made more money on their social media than emails, because email, people voluntarily give their emails to you. It's uh, funny how some clients say that they don't like sending more emails, while 61, like according to a report, I don't remember the source, but they said that 61% of people actually sign up just to hear offers from you, just to read offers from you. And when you are not selling, guess who they are buying from? Your competitors, who are sending more emails than you, who are selling more than you. So it is all about mindset around sales. That some clients think that sales is sleazy, but for some clients they believe that sales is I'm helping people by selling my product because it will help them. It will add value to their life. I'm not taking money. I'm giving them something valuable in exchange of the money. So the difference between 2021 and 2025's email is, that's a good question. I need to think. I'm trying to collect my thoughts on what is like definitely a lot of people have started doing email marketing now than ever, because they have started to know the importance of emails. Can you give me a little bit more context about what kind of difference are you asking me? Yes.
So that what I have asked is basically, let's say you are a renowned name in India right now, right? So the way you think, you can actually influence people to think in the same line. So the business owners thinks that email marketing is useless. No one reads email. I mean, the more emails you will send, people will unsubscribe. So when it comes to sending the email, they actually send AI generated copy and send a blast. I mean, send to the entire list, right? So what's the difference? Like when you started in 2021, you used to think of email marketing in a different way. Right now, after helping your clients to generate over 345,000 in cash, you think or you know email marketing in a different way. So what's the difference in these 4 years, or what you have learned, and you can influence people to use email marketing in their business?
Um. Okay. So email, there is not much difference in generating revenue in 2021, 2025. Email has always been the source to generate more revenue than any other social media in 2021, now in 2025 as well. It has not changed. The only thing changed now is AI written copy, and I see a lot of even big names sometimes use AI generated copy, and it does not reflect their brand voice, it does not reflect their personality, and it looks and sounds really trashy to me. And I believe they can also see the difference, but for a few emails they definitely use AI. But for story driven or any personal story driven emails, definitely they use someone's help or write on their own. So the one thing that has changed is AI, and other thing is, now more than ever, a lot of emails have started to land in promotions spam tab for a lot of people. So there is opportunity there as well for people to land in primary tab first of all, because it is if you are writing emails and no one is reading it, then what's the point of writing the email? So they definitely need to first understand email marketing technicalities behind, or they can hire someone like me to take care of the technicalities behind and also strategize, and then generate revenue. That's and also build relationship with the people, because that's how you will generate revenue with the subscribers.
So let's say I am a business owner. I have info business. So let's say I want to work with you, right? So can you please walk us through the entire process you follow while you take or onboard any client?
Okay, so first, what I do whenever I onboard someone is we go through a customer avatar exercise where I understand their brand, understand their product, understand their customer avatar, understand their brand voice, and do my own research in the back end after we have done this exercise. Then we then I come up with the promotional calendar for the entire month. Okay, these are the email topics or psychological points we're going to cover. And more than promotional calendar, it is emotional calendar, where I try to make sure that on this day we will make the customer or reader feel this certain feeling, or we will do the belief shifting on that day. We will make them feel motivated on the next day. So it is more like emotional calendar, and we usually get more sales on valuable emails than the promotional emails. Like definitely we get sales on promotional emails, that is there. It is given that on promotion you will get sales, but valuable emails have far generated more revenue than any other type of email. And that valuable email can be storytelling, it can be making them feel more motivated and encouragement. It is about making them feel something. Yes, creating the promotional calendar, then after I write email copy for them. After their approval, I start sending the emails, making sure they land in primary tab, because I don't want them to land in promotions or spam, because what's the point of writing again? And then we strategize what we can promote on some months, for how long we will do the promotion, what kind of email automations we will need, upsell email sequence, browse abandonment email sequence, or cart abandonment email sequence, welcome email sequence, a lot of automations. And then also strategize social media campaigns.
So you give it
Yes.
as a package.
Yes, I do. Yes, it's more. I don't see it as. Yes, it is a package. It is called package in business language, but I see it more like, what do my client need? I will give them if I have the capability, if I can do that, or if even if I can learn, I have the resources, then I will provide as much value as possible in any way, be it social media, whatever do they need. I will give them value, and yeah, make a custom package for them. Yes.
Mhm. So what is one email tactic that always works for you?
Email tactic that always works for me is, uh, I really like reply emails. So the goal of that email is to get as many replies as possible. We ask some question that we think will get most replies. There are a lot of things happen when we send reply email. Is first, it improves the email deliverability. When somebody replies, it sends Gmail or any other server signal that they are their friend. Let's help them land in primary tab. Let's improve their domain reputation. Then it also acts like a survey for us, where we understand their pain point. If we are asking them question about their pain point or their dream goals, dream outcome, whatever, we get to know our email list better, so we can create offer that they can actually buy from us, create messaging that they in their language.
Mm.
So this is the email tactic I really like, to understand the email list customers, so we can create messaging using their language, using their pain points that they are telling us directly.
All right.
So yeah,
So can you please share a campaign that did not go well?
a campaign that did not go well. I don't remember any campaign that did not go well. Like, there were never a scenario where we had zero sales. There was some sales always, but when it there was very few sales, it was because the offer was not working. So it is not about the email campaign that did not work. We promoted that offer everywhere, on ads, social media, email. It was the offer that did not work. It was the messaging that did not resonated with the target audience we were trying to reach out to. So more than email copy, email campaign, or automations, it is about the offer that actually sells. So that's the reason why I work with people who have already proven offers, so I can just go in there and not help them tweak the offer, test and everything, because that takes time and that does not add revenue uh, related value to my clients. I go into businesses who already have proven offer, and then I go in, make more sales for them, or even suggest more offers that customers might need.
Awesome. So let's talk about newsletters. In 2025, if you see that people are using newsletter as a business. Earlier, newsletters were only an, a mechanism which we use for the nurturing, right? But right now in 2025, we use newsletters as a business. So what do you think? What makes a great newsletter in your opinion?
A great newsletter. Um, Newsletter. I don't write newsletter, and I have not learned like copywriting, newsletter copywriting basically. I see newsletter as more as content, not copy, because we give value and information, build awareness in newsletter, or give value from the experience the creator has in the newsletter, or give them reports. So it is more like a blog, but in email format for me. And I don't write email newsletters, so I might not be the right person to talk about email newsletter. But what was your question? Sorry.
Yeah, I was asking about what makes a great newsletter.
Yes, so instead of newsletter, I can talk about email, which I write a lot. So, what makes a great email is answering this question: what's in it for me, for the
Mm.
reader? Before writing or before creating any offer, before doing anything, you are running an online business for the customer so they can buy from you, so they can have some kind of transformation in their life, in their relationship, in their health, wealth, anything. So, answering this first question, what's in it for me? And if that answers immediately after you read that email, then it means that it is communicating the message clearly, that what we want people to know about us.
Mm. Awesome. So, what is one mindset that helps you succeed with email marketing?
Helps me succeed with email marketing, did you say? One mindset that helps me succeed in email marketing. Yeah, how I can generate more revenue, how I can add more value, how I can communicate more value to the readers, that the price that you are paying is negligible in compared to the value that you are getting. So that one mindset, like communicating that value, is important. Even Alex Hormozy says that if you can let people know that the worth of this product is more than the price that they are paying, then you can charge any amount that you want. You can,
Mm.
but it should be obviously reasonable price as well. So communicating the value that we are giving to the audience is what
Awesome.
generates revenue. Yes.
So, what is one email trend you think is overrated?
I would say there is this email trend. It is not a trend, it is more like people call it branding, but they use flyers types of emails, use images in the entire email, mostly e commerce brands, or use like logo images or what banner of their brand in the email, and that looks promotional, and Gmail does not like that. Gmail was actually built to talk with friends through emails, and it is still the same, and the case is still the same, but we are using it for promotion these days. And when Gmail sees a lot of images, it that's why it goes to promotions or spam tab, and that trend is overrated. People think that it is branding. They will know that it is from my brand, but they forget that it is about building relationship with you as a person, not because people cannot build relationship with brand, but they can build relationship with the person that that brand is representing, or they are representing the brand. So the better the relationship you have with your customers or readers, the better conversions you will have. You will be on top of your audience's head than any other brand, your competitors. So yeah, using that image using images is overrated, and you can use a few images if it is really mandatory, but it is not built for that. It is built for just text, plain text emails. Yes, suggestions for newcomers is, I would say, get a client for lesser pay or even for free, work for them, learn and implement at the same time. Don't go into the rabbit hole of I will first learn and then you go for 2, 3 months, 6 months still learning. That will be a waste of time for you. So learn and implement at the same time. See how you can generate revenue, how you can add value to that client in exchange of testimonial, obviously. You will not be working for completely free in exchange of testimonial, so that testimonial you can use in the future to get more clients. So yeah, that is my tip for newcomers. And subscribe to a lot of uh, email newsletters. I really like Daniel Throssell's, then Stephen Georgi, then Sean Ferris, then who else, Juliana Garcia. I like her emails as well. Yes, what were you saying? Ben Seattle. Yes, I haven't read his emails. haven't subscribed to his, but yes, I have heard his name a lot. So you can subscribe to his emails. And when I was learning email copy, I used to handwrite email copy of people whom emails I really loved reading. For example, Daniel Trossel's emails I used to write hand copy in my notebook for a few weeks, and that really helped me understand how to infuse personality into your copy, how you can pivot, how you can use storytelling to then sell later on, pivot very smoothly. That really helped me a lot. And now what I do is I break down email copy. I still learn from my mentor who has a course. It is a membership, by the way, month to month membership, where he talks and teaches about his experience, breaks down his copy for the entire for his entire journey from like when he started. He critiques his own copy, so I get to understand how he breaks down, and then I also use that tactic while breaking down. Then that helps me a lot with the upskilling. Now, no, not yet. I'm not a coach, but I you can read my copy, email copy, how I am providing value, my experience. I share a lot of my experience, my day-to-day life on my Instagram, so you can follow me there and see my journey there. Yes, I'm mostly active there. Yes, I'll be using LinkedIn now as well. Back on track. Thank you so much, Anirban. It was nice chatting with you. Okay.